Hey guys, it's Leah from Procedural Wide Medical Consulting. I wanted to come on today and just really quickly talk about some of the things that I look for when I'm reviewing medical records and medical evidence. One thing in particular is past decision letters, rating decision letters. These can be really helpful at times for me to kind of get an understanding of a snapshot in time, what happened with your previous filings. If you were denied for, let's say, back pain, right? It will kind of theoretically list, were you ever seen for this on active duty? If so, what were the dates? What your condition is that they considered diagnosed at your VA comp and pen exam, and why the examiner, didn't think it was related to your service. Sometimes they're not that comprehensive, but I always like to review these because it can show a lot of information. So if you have your C file, that's fantastic. I like to review C files. You can often get these from your accredited agent or, your attorney or whoever, or you can submit to file, to obtain your C file. But if not, and you don't have that, previous decision letters related to a condition that you've been denied for can easily be obtained by calling the VA 1-800 number, and they actually will just send them to you oftentimes via email, like super quickly. And I know that a lot of times things aren't super quick with the VA, but I have found in the past that when veterans call, they will often get those rating decision letters same day via email, if not mailed within like 10 days. So again, sometimes, if a veteran has, for example, submitted a previous nexus letter from their treating physician or from, another expert, or perhaps they submitted some civilian treatment records, it should be listed in the evidence section on like the first or second page. And if there are things that are missing from there that the veteran turned in, then, that's something that can be really important. Like, hey, they didn't review your first set of X, Y, or Z evidence when you submitted it. So perhaps instead of getting a nexus letter, maybe it's getting with whoever's helping you with the filing process and making sure that they have the VA, review the evidence that was submitted and is not listed, right? So there are a lot of things that I like to look for to kind of do checks and balances to see, okay, what could have been missed, what was missed. Again, maybe you don't have your in-service documentation, but it clearly will list, hey, he was seen for knee or ankle pain at this time on this date. And that will give me some insight to, okay, well, maybe there is evidence somewhere and the veteran just doesn't have it that they were seen on active duty. So I hope this has been helpful. It's just a really quick couple of minute down and dirty on rating decision letters and how they can be helpful and show some insight into, why was something denied in the past, right? Oftentimes I'll find, a veteran won't even know that they filed for something in the past, and I'll look on their screenshot. Hopefully they have their code sheet. If they don't have their code sheet, I'll look on their screenshot of their e-benefits, and it'll say, back pain denied, right? And then that'll be a clue to me to say, hey, where's your rating decision letter for your previous back pain? Or for your previous what? And they'll say, well, I never filed for that. Well, it's on your screenshot here, so I would bet that there's some kind of language. Even if you were never called in for a CMP exam, there's got to be something corresponding to this. And sure enough, a lot of times they'll call the VA and the VA will say, oh, yeah, we're going to email you that. And then they get it the same day, and then we kind of look over that, right? So previous rating decisions are super important to kind of get a snapshot in time of why were you denied for that specific condition? And that's something that if someone's helping you with the filing process, they should be able to obtain pretty easily as well. But it is at your fingertips as a veteran to call and get that. So I hope you guys enjoyed this. I'll try to jump on here again and kind of go over some additional things that I like to look at, just some tips from the records review standpoint that can sometimes be helpful. And if there's anything else that you guys want to hear about, be sure to just drop it in the comments and we'll try to get some content out. All right. Have a great day, guys. Thanks.